Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. My name is She's on a Budget and today we are back for another video. In this video I'll be doing a double cash envelope stuffing for the first 2 weeks of June. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Okay guys, so welcome back to the channel. I do hope you are all well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on yet another video. And if you're new to the channel, my name is She's on a Budget and over on my channel I discuss all things budgeting related. So if that sounds like your type of thing, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my future videos. We are back for another cash envelope stuffing. It is a big one. It's also going to be quite a big video. I do have a lot to share with you. I've got some new toys I want to show you and I need to move into my new envelope. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this week's video. Okay guys, so if you are an Instagram follower of mine, you will know that I released some new vinyl envelopes to the store this week and I am super excited about this. I've literally had this vinyl for months, like ages. But I had to wait on the binders coming in, so they did take a while to come over. So this is my new binder, and the reason why I'm so excited about it, guys, is that it is a brand new size. So I'm just going to show you my old A7 binder. I mean, I'm still using this, by the way. This is not going anywhere, but this is my old A7 binder, and you can see that it's literally the same size. So it's the same size as my A7, so same height, but it is slightly wider. So this is called the new A7 wide, and because it's wider I was able to make some new stuff for it. So before I open it, I just want to show you the other colors that I have. So this is the mint green, so this is my baby, but we also have pink, and I also have yellow, and I have blue. So these are like the pastel colors. I'm hoping to get some other colors in as well, guys, but this is what I have so far. So blue, yellow, and pink, and the mint. They have already been listed in the shop. So let's get started with my one. Inside are my new envelopes. Oh my gosh. But not only do I have new envelopes, I do have new dividers. So if you've been a She's on a Budget follower for some time now, you know that I've been selling like planner dividers for yonks, and I've also been selling cash dividers for purses, but these are smaller. These are smaller dividers. They have a different tab, so they have like a curved tab similar to the tabs that I have on my actual planner. So the tabs are similar to this one, and they are wider, so they're slightly bigger. The tabs are slightly bigger than the ones that you get in the planner. But what this will enable me to do is to separate out my envelopes. So things have changed, as you know. I am tracking certain envelopes differently now. So I have got some envelopes that I class as essentials now. If you were to get these from the shop, you can like personalize them however you want, but this is just how I've personalized mine. So you can have essentials on there, and it only makes sense for the next one along to have non-essentials. So I've got my non-essentials here, which are envelopes that obviously if I don't need to stuff, I just won't even bother going to this section. And then I have some next envelopes. So on this divider I have my trackers, so all of my envelopes that I will be using trackers to track them with, they will be in this section. And then I do have one more section, it's just my miscellaneous section. So these are envelopes that I may not be using, they may be dormant, or you know, that I will only be using like once in a blue moon. So that is how I've separated mine out. So that is the first new kind of like toy. I do want to show you the other colors that it comes in though. So I do have two ranges that I've bought out. So I've got the pastel range, as you've just seen, and I have these dividers in blue. I've got them in pink as well, and I've got them in yellow. So as I said, the pastel range are these four colours, but I also have a neutral range. So in the neutral range, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I already have like a neutral range of stickers and planner dividers, but these are the cash envelope dividers. So we have, we've got pewter, which is like a type of grey. I've also got beige, and I've got cream as well. I've got cedar, which is like a brown colour, and then I've got walnut. So those are different colours that I have the cash envelope dividers in. These do come in different sizes, so if you wanted to get the cash envelope dividers in a size other than like the A7 wide, you can get them in the A7, which is for the smaller A7 binder, or you can get them in A6, A5, all the way up to A4, guys. So if you like these colours, they will be available in all sizes. The next thing I want to show you, which you may have already spotted already, is that I do have some new trackers, obviously, to go with the new envelopes. So I've got my car tax tracker now, and I've decided to keep it out of the envelope. I do like the versatility of having the trackers with tabs on them so that you can put them inside of your binder, and I've done this for customers already on request. So I decided to do it for these binders, and these colours are available in all trackers that I already have. So you can have them in smart trackers, you can have them in the 52-week challenge trackers. So I've decided to have like the orange to go with the orange envelopes that I have for my trackers at the moment. I've got my water bill and I've got my holiday. I also have them in all of the other colours that you've seen, and you can have them without tabs, so they're just like this, or with tabs like you've just seen in the binder. The last thing I wanted to show you, as I said, guys, I have been busy. The last thing I want to show you are the new colours for the cash dividers. These are the cash envelope dividers, but these are actual cash dividers that go into your wallet or your purse. So they come in all of the neutral colours as well. So pewter, cream, beige, cedar and walnut. So we have them in those colours, and we also have them in the pastel range as well. So you can have them in mint, pink, blue and yellow. These are all prototypes that I actually made up, guys, but the ones that you'd actually receive do have like a white She's on a Budget logo on there. I will insert a clip of what they will look like on the screen now, but they will have like a small white logo on there. Someone told me a while ago that you need to brand everything that you sell, just so that people know that you made it and you can claim rights to it. So I have decided to like make sure that I include, even if it's like a small logo, onto the design without it obstructing it too much. So you can see like on the trackers here, this is the white design that you'll see on the cash envelope dividers and on the cash dividers going forward. But yeah, those are the new toys, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of the envelopes? As I said, you may have already seen them on my Instagram page or TikTok, but oh my gosh, I am absolutely in love with my new setup. We just need to move into it now, but before we do that, let's get on with our budget. Okay guys, so this is going to be a double stuff, as I've already said. So I am going to walk you through the budget that I made for week 1. So here is the budget that I made for week 1, obviously off camera. So I'm just going to run through the figures so that it makes sense when I go through week 2's budget. But I bought my rollover in from May's budget, which was £2,277.29. My variable income for this week was quite low. It was a really quiet week. It was £367.65, and I did receive some money from tuition. I don't know why I forgot I was receiving that, but I did receive £152. So in total, my income for this week was £2,796.94, or that was the available money that I had to spend. In terms of fixed expenses, in total, we had £185 going out for those. My cash envelope money, which this week I actually left in the bank, and I used my card for most of these purchases. But in total, that was £195 that I put to one side for those expenses. And I've just put stars next to them to show you that they've already been like used, allocated. And then in terms of sinking funds, again, I've put stars next to the ones that I've already used or allocated to the envelope. The remaining will be stuff today, but in total for sinking funds, I put aside £200. So in total for week 1, I had an income of 2796.94, spent 580, was left with 2216.94, which is what I have rolled over into week 2's budget. Okay, so I hope that wasn't too rushed, guys. Don't want this video to go on for eternity. So that is how I was able to roll over the amount that I have into this budget, which is 2216.94. So let's go through our income for this week. So variable income this week was really good, guys. In total, I had £652.57 come in. So it was very busy in the shop. Thank you guys so much. And those were the only 2 sources of income that I received for week 2. So in total, we're looking at 2216.94, add 652.57, which is 2869.51. And then in terms of fixed expenses, the only fixed expense that I have going out this week is my tithe, which is £65. For sinking funds, we are going to be stuffing in total £185 from this week's budget, but I do have the envelopes that you saw from week 1 over here that need to be stuffed as well. So we are technically like stuffing double into most of these envelopes. And then in terms of cash envelopes this week, in total, we have put to one side 225 for cash envelopes. Like, I can't believe my cash envelopes are getting so much money. I know it's the case for everyone, and I don't want to keep going on about it, to be fair, but I was looking at one of my old videos where like my weekly envelopes, I was putting like £40 for groceries. It's like £80 for fuel, and I know that was literally like filling up my tank, maybe even putting a bit more in as well. And you know, it's just crazy that my weekly expenses have just gone up so much. Anyway, so in total, cash envelopes are getting 225 this week. So let's go through our breakdown. So income is 286951. And then in terms of outgoings, so I'm just going to add together my boxes. We've got 65, add the 225, add the 185, which is 475. So in total remaining, we have the 2869.51 minus 475, which is 2394.51. which will be rolled over into next week's budget. Okay guys, so I'm going to move my binder out of the way actually, because I do need to do a little bit of moving in. So I'm going to move my new binder over to this side, and I have my A7 binder. I am keeping this binder, guys. I love it so much, but I am changing out the envelopes that are inside of it. So I am just going to go through what we have in there, add money to the envelopes that I'm going to be adding money to, and then transfer it over. So here are my new like A7 binder like envelopes. This is the coral color that you will have seen on the website. So I have got brand new envelopes for all of the ones that I currently have. So I'm going to go through, take out the old ones and put the money, if there is any money, into the new ones as I go through. So we have gas first of all. Gas doesn't have any money inside of it. I have already used the money for gas this week, so I'm just going to put my new one in there. Electricity is next. Electricity again doesn't have any money inside of it, already used that. So we're going to just put our new electricity envelope inside. Next we have fuel. Fuel, I haven't used the money for fuel this week, so I'm going to take out 40 and put that over here. I'm going to take out my old envelope and I'm going to put my new one inside, and I'm going to add the £40, which goes inside here. And that's done. Okay, next is household. Household is not getting any money. I have already done my shop for this week. So I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put my new household envelope inside. Groceries is not getting any money either, but I do still have some money left over from this week's shop, which is £20. So I'm going to take my grocery envelope out. I'm going to put my new one inside, and I'm going to put this £20 inside of that envelope. So it goes in there like that. Personal is next. I'm going to be adding £20 to the money that I currently have in here, which is £30. So I'm going to add one £20 note to the money that I have, which will now give me 20, 30, 40, 50 in here. So I'm going to wrap this up, take out my old envelope, and I'm going to put my new one inside. Do it that way. And add my money. And that one's done. And then eating out is last but no means least. I do have some money inside. We've got £10 left in here. I'm going to add 20. So we have 30, and I'm going to wrap that up. Take out my old envelopes, all of them actually. I've got a few spare at the back there, and put this one in and add the money inside here. And that's done. Okay, so I have my new envelopes ready to go. Oh my gosh, I love this design so much, guys. I love it, love it, love it. Look at the She's on a Budget logo. It's so cool. Anyway, that's done. Okay, so we're gonna try and do this simultaneously. So I've got my old envelopes here and my new ones here. Look at the size difference, guys. It's so crazy. But I'm gonna flip this binder around, and then I can move in like that. So we're gonna try and do this at the same time while we stuff. Big challenge. You know, I'm not very good at multitasking, but we'll try. So we're gonna start with Nevaeh's envelope. So I've got Nevaeh's money here. We are going to be adding £10 to her money this week. So I'm going to do a cash count. We have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 25, 30. So we've got 130 in here now. And this will go in here. And that's done. I don't think I told you this, but it is clear on the website. You can see there's a clear size difference between these envelopes and these. So that does mean that you can't put 50s in here. So the new 50s will not fit in these envelopes, guys. I know a lot of people don't even use the 50s anyway, but yeah, these envelopes won't fit them in there. I tried, but they're just too big. Okay, so Nevaeh is done. Next, we have Jada's envelope. So I'm going to grab the money in Jada's envelope, which is here, and I'm going to add 10. So we currently have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80 in here. And that can go into her new envelope, which is here. And that's all done. Tyrese is next. Tyrese is going to get his money taken out of his old envelope. And we are going to be adding 10 to that as well. So we currently have 10, 20, 30, 5, 40 in here. So we've got £40 going into his new envelope, which is here. Car maintenance is next, and car maintenance we are going to be adding £20. So I'm going to take 120 from here. And we currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So we've got 190 in car maintenance, and that goes in here. So that's done. Next, we have car insurance, and car insurance is going to be getting £30. So I'm going to take a 20 and a 10. Add these two 5, sorry, in here. I just realized I have this in a different order. So I'm going to change it around. So I'm going to put that there and that there. Okay, so we currently have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 25, 30. So we've got 330 in car insurance. And this is for my car insurance in January. Next we have gifts. Gifts are now in my non-essentials because let's face it guys, gifts are not that important if things are tight. So I'm going to take this money out and put this into my gifts envelope, which is all the way back here. So we have gifts and we also have celebrations. I don't know if you remember me talking about this a while ago, but I did say to you that I will be making like a celebrations envelope, because what's happening at the moment is that I'm giving my children the money that I've saved for their birthdays, and then we may go out for dinner or we may end up doing something fancy where I need to spend money and I haven't got that money available or budgeted for. So I am going to start to add some money slowly throughout the year for their birthdays, in the event that I need it for their day. So we have got some money in gifts at the moment. We currently have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in gifts. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that money into my gifts envelope, which is here. And I am going to take 5 from my budget and put that in here. So that's 55. And I'm going to take the other 5 and put it into celebrations. So that goes in here to start that one off. So that's all done. So let's move back into the ones that we had. So we're going to go back to health, which is next. So in my health envelope, I currently have £15. I'm going to add 5, but I don't have any more fivers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out and I'm going to put £10 in here. So we have 20, and that can go into my envelope, and that's done. And health is done. Now we are on to annuals, and this is another envelope that I've slightly changed. I've decided to put them into 2 different categories. So you'll know my annual envelopes, we have home insurance and pet insurance. That is why I save up money in this envelope. We currently have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30. So we've got 130. I am going to be adding £10 into this envelope, or these envelopes should I say now, but I'm going to divide this out. So I'm going to put 20, 40, 60, £70 into my pet insurance envelope. So I'm going to put £70 in here, and the remainder is going to go into my home insurance envelope, which is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 as well. So that's going to go in here. And that's done. So these 2 envelopes will replace my annuals envelope. I do have hair and beauty, which is totally empty now, guys. But I will jump to my hair and beauty envelope, which is in my non-essentials pile at the back here. And I'm going to be adding £50 in this envelope. So we're going to start it off again with 50. So 20, 40, 50 is going in hair and beauty. That can go in here. And then we have clothes, which is the next one along, and I'm going to take out what we have in clothes, and I'm going to also add 50. So 20, 40 and a 10. So we currently have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20. So we've got 220 for clothes. So that can go back in here. So that's done. And then we are on to my trackers. I just want to double check that I've done all of my envelopes, guys. So we have our essentials here. So we've got, they're all filled up. Yep. And then we have non-essentials. And then we're on to our trackers. So I'm actually going to remove the envelopes that I have in this section and do this without the binder. Okay, so we have got car tax first of all. So I'm going to grab my car tax envelope, which is over here. I do need to do a couple of things with this envelope. Not only do I need to put the money inside of it, I'm not going to be adding any money to these envelopes this week. My car tax and my water envelope, should I say. I'm going to put that money inside that we have, and I'm going to transfer this information that I have on this tracker over here. So I'm going to get my Sharpie, and I think I'm going to go with an orange one, guys. I have got some new Sharpies, so I'm going to use an orange one, and I'm going to cross off the boxes. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that we have done. So we've got this one. Okay, so we have transferred this information across. You can see there's a slight size difference with the new trackers. You can still get the larger size if you wish. It just depends if you want to use this binder with the tracker. So that's done. I've transferred that information over. Next, we have got my water bill. So I'm going to grab that one as well, which is here. And I'm going to take out my tracker and the money. So I've got my money. I'm going to put that into my envelope and go in here. So that's done. And then I'm going to transfer the information from here. So we've got 2 rows and 1 on its own. So that is all done. The last one that we have in this section at the moment, I'm actually thinking of adding a few more to this section, to be fair, guys. Not necessarily new envelopes, but just moving around like the non-essential and essential ones. So the last one we have is my holiday envelope. My gosh, it has got a lot of money still inside of it. I did say it wouldn't be in here, and I'm sorry that I have had to go back on my promise. Like, things didn't go to plan. I was going to book my accommodation and tickets this week, and I haven't done it yet. So I am going to put this money in the bank. As you can see, it's a lot of money, but I thought it would be nice if I did a bit of a cash count before I did that. So I've got the cash. I'm going to transfer this information over onto my new tracker. So I'm going to transfer it over, and then I'm going to total it up and see what we have saved so far. I'm just checking that I've done all of them, but that looks good to me. I'm sure you'll be able to tell me if I missed any out, guys, but yeah, that definitely looks like I've got all of them. Okay, so I'm going to do a little total of how much I have actually crossed off. So to make sure that we are, you know, like singing from the same hymn sheet. So I'm going to run through and total up the squares that I've crossed off. Okay, so in total, we have crossed off squares that amount to £1,405, so 1,405. I'm going to put this to one side. So I promise, guys, this is going straight in the bank after this video. I promise. So we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500. So that's 500 here. I'm going to put that down here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. 20, 40, 60, 80, 700. 20, 40, 60, 80, 800. 20, 40, 60, 80, 900. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 13, 10, 12, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 13, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Another 50 makes £1,405. Oh my gosh, guys, that was painful. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we do have the 1,405. I think I'm going to just take the 5 out, to be fair, and leave that in the envelope. And I'm going to put the rest in the bank. So I'm just gonna arrange this properly. Where is it? Here, and then put my 20s there, and then the 10s, and then yeah, that will go into the bank. I'm gonna put the 5 in my holiday envelope, which is over here, and I am also going to be adding into this envelope some money this week. Okay, so this week I'm going to be adding in, or this week I'm going to be crossing off the 125 square, which is here. What I'm going to do though, I'm actually going to take out £100 from here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. I'm going to take another 20 and then a 30. And I'm going to take out the 5. So let me just move that 5 and put it in here. And then we can do a little quick cash count. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, which is going to go into my holiday envelope to start us off afresh. And yeah, when it does get a bit too much again, I will transfer it and put it into my emergency fund account. So that's ready and raring for the holiday. But yeah, those are my envelopes done. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is my 30k challenge. It's been a while. I'm going to take the cash that we have left over in our jar. So this is obviously like the holiday money that needs to go into the bank, but we are done with our tray for now. So we have got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110 pounds left over. So I'm going to literally find my tracker. I think I have got the 110 square. Let me check. So I do have the 110 square here. So I could go and just put the whole shebang in there. Or should I do 2 envelopes again? Let me think. I could do, yeah, I think I'm going to do 2 again, guys. So I'm going to do 70 and I'm going to do 41, which is 111 pounds. So I am going to grab the 2 envelopes, so 70 and 41. Okay, so these are my 2 envelopes. I'm going to put my tracker over there for now. So let's do the 70, so 50, 60, 70. So I'm going to put these 2 in here. So that can go inside here. So that's done. And then 41 is what we have left. So 20, 30, 5, 40. So let's put the 40 in here. And that's done. And then as usual, I've got some coins over here and I'm going to add the £1, sorry, not the 41, the £1 in there. So that's done. Okay, so that is all done. My envelopes are all stuffed. And so yeah, we are all good to go. Okay guys, so that is all for now. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of my future videos. And I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye guys.